when you're planning your summer, y'all, and you planning to do your hot girl summer walks, baby, when you planning to go to the beach and you planning to go partying, you planning to, I don't know, pay your bills, go to the gym and things like that, plan to actually make sure that you get some time to rest. Hey, my Jewel dolls, how y'all doing? And if you're new here, hey girl. So my name is Jewel, and I make self-care, self-development, glow up, everything about being your better self. That's the type of content I make. So if you like that type of content, girl, I'm your girl. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Okay, ladies. So it's summer. So I had to come to y'all and just see how your summer's going. And I wanted to go ahead and make a video on 3 things that I know is going to make you become better overall, have the best summer ever, and just continue on your journey to glow up, darling. So stay tuned, ladies, because as always, it's going to be good. Okay, ladies. So before we get into the content of the video, I just want to give y'all a little background. So I started therapy about 4 or 5 years ago, and unfortunately, this is not sponsored by BetterHelp. I didn't start with them. I have my own personal therapy. I've had a therapist for quite some time, and I'm not going to get too details, but I remember like one of the first questions that she ever said to me that has resonated with me is that during the therapy session, I was like, it was like the first or second one, and I'm like telling her all my life stuff and everything I got going on and why I believe I need to be in therapy. And so she asked me a question, and this is a question that I want y'all to ask yourself. And that question actually just resonated in my spirit, and that's why I decided to make this video. And so the question is, who's taking care of you? And so when she said, who's taking care of you, I was like literally, y'all, crickets. Like literally crickets. Because in reality, one, I never really wanted anybody to take care of me. I never been that person. Two, I wasn't even for real taking care of me because I was pouring everything into everybody else. And three is just like I didn't have an answer for her. And so I think that started the journey of me learning to take care of myself. And so when you're talking about glowing up and you're talking about reinventing yourself and you're talking about becoming your best self, the question truly is are you actually taking care of yourself? Which brings me to the 3 things, the one, two, three, the 3 things that is going to make sure that you have the best summer, that's going to help you with your glow up journey, that's going to add value to the rest of your year. Let's actually start with number one. So the number one thing that I want y'all to focus on is actually rest. And I know y'all like, girl, rest. Yes, rest. We hear ourselves say all the time that we're tired or we're exhausted or oh my God, well, I need some rest. However, we never take time to be intentional about planning time to rest. There's this stigma that goes with women that if you're resting or if you sleepy, that you're lazy. But in reality, a lot of us are mothers. A lot of us have full-time job. Like women wear so many capes, there's nothing wrong with actually taking time to rest. I remember watching like a TikTok or something, and the guy was like showing like that his mom, her auntie, her mom, like they were on the couch sleeping. And in the comments, everybody was saying like they need to check and see if like they have anemia. They were saying like it was a problem because it was midday and he was I don't know, stopping by or something, and they were all on the couch sleeping. However, we hear stories all the time about like a single mother or a mom who works a full time job, or even if she doesn't have a full time job, she could be pregnant with a toddler. Like women, we all have these different lives where we're just busy, 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 go, 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 go. Everybody is putting so much pressure on us, and society is putting so much pressure on us, and we're putting so much pressure on ourselves to literally be superwoman all the time. But then you sitting up here saying, oh, you want to glow up, or you want to do this, or you want to do that. You don't even have time to go to sleep. You don't even have time to take time to figure out what you want to do. You're wondering why you running around like a chick without no head. Is that the thing? I don't know. Anyway, y'all get the picture. But yeah, you have to take time to actually go to sleep. And if you feel like, okay, I'm not even really a sleeper for real. Because some people can lay in the bed. Like, I know a lot of men got this problem. Like, they can't actually just be in the bed for a long time. Like, some men. But if it's for real, not even sleep, like when you're planning your summer, y'all, and you planning to do your hot girl summer walks, baby. When you planning to go to the beach and you planning to go partying, you planning to, I don't know, pay your bills, go to the gym and things like that, plan to actually make sure that you get some time to rest. And there could be more hours in sleeping. There could be like a late afternoon nap, or it could just be like, I am just about to sit here and go to the picnic, go on a picnic and chill. Or I'm gonna get rid of the kids for Friday evenings, and I'm not gonna plan that time to actually go out with friends. I ain't gonna plan take that time to actually clean my house. I'm gonna just take that time to just like chill on my couch. Like for real. You have to make time to take time with yourself to actually just get some rest, get some sleep. Just sit there, just lay there. And you need to do it when your mind is actually in a good place so that you're not saying, oh, I'm in my lazy girl era, or you're not beating yourself up, or you're not calling it depression because you decided to sit down and take 5 minutes to yourself. Versus if you was talking to your friend, your mom, even your child and neighbor, and you see everything that they do today, and if they even was half as much as you do, you would support them getting that rest. You have to give yourself that same grace, ladies. So go ahead and be intentional about taking some time to rest so that you can finally have the energy to gear up to take on this new you, to become the new you. Like if you don't have the fuel to actually do a lifestyle change, y'all, then you're gonna find yourself in the same situation. You running 100 and then you're back at zero. So since I've been up on this glow up journey, one of the parts of this season was actually God giving me rest. At the time when it was occurring, I felt like, okay, I'm being lazy. It was even some time where I felt like I'm struggling with depression. I think I even made a video on like exiting your lazy girl era and everything like that. Looking back, what I conclude from that time is what God was actually doing was that He was allowing me to marinate, y'all, allowing me to marinate while He's seasoned me with joy, with peace, with rest, and so much more, like so many fruits of the Spirit, so that when I bounce back and I come back, I can finally be the new me because I have received everything I need. Okay, y'all, so let's get into the next thing. The next thing is actually balance. Balance is one of those words that I feel like you kind of got to be mature to understand. And I say that because I think when you're younger, I don't know if you got more energy or you just don't care as much. But the older you get, the more you take on. Definitely when you become a mom, you find yourself having to have balance in so many different ways. Like, you got to balance your work life and your home life. You got to balance making time for the person you're in a relationship with. You got to balance having like friendships with being a mom and having a job. Like you constantly go through these situations where you have to balance things. If you haven't taken the time to for real consider balancing your life, whenever there's a need of more that's required, you're going to take from you. And so you're not going to take from the kids. You're not going to take from the job. You're not going to take from friendships, mom. Like you're going to take from yourself. And so you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're hopping in and out the shower real quick because you're pressed for time. You're going to find yourself in a situation where you're in a car, got to do your makeup. You're going to find yourself in a situation where you keep your lotion in your purse because you haven't put your lotion on. You're going to be truly not taking care of yourself because as women, as moms, that's what we find ourselves doing so much. And when we think like about balance, we think about work life, family life balance, but we never for real think about everything else in my life balance. Like you're going to reinvent yourself. That takes time. You have to set a portion of your time for you. And so practice it in the small ways. Like be intentional about how long you want to be in the shower. Be intentional about your body care. Be intentional about your goals. Be intentional about your prayer. Just be intentional about making time to schedule out time for you. No one's never told you your life requires you. You have to take the time to schedule time for you, to show up for you, to show you that you're important to you. You cannot be the least component of your entire life. So if ain't nobody told you, when you're creating your life and you're reinventing yourself and you becoming your better self, make sure you put you on your things to do list. Okay, ladies. So the final thing I want y'all to be intentional about this summer is actually having peace. Have y'all ever thought about like how normal it is to like have drama and have conflict? And that even when you be saying like you at peace, like people don't really believe you. Or if you live in a life of peace or living a life of goodness or positivity, don't be a Christian now where you really for real trying to show up as a Christian. Like people will start challenging it. Not saying that they hating on peace, but I don't know if it's just because misery likes company. But whatever it is, like let's normalize having peace in our life. What I'm saying is that peace is the place where I feel you truly find yourself, especially for a lot of Christians. It's just a for real place of surrendering where you for real get to find your purpose and walk your purpose and find your light. It's also a place where I feel like you really find your strength. You find your resilience. It's an opportunity for Christian women for real to just like surrender to God and say yes. Um, it's a place to let you know that like for real, it's worth it. Like everything I'm doing, all my hard work, all my efforts, like all of my actions is worth it. And it's funny because the more you work, the harder you work, the more you do. When you're not intentional about your own rest, when you're not intentional about balance, when you're putting yourself in your own life, when you're not intentional about having peace in your life, you're just gonna get burned out. You're gonna feel like your glass is empty. You're gonna feel like people using you. Like you're just gonna feel like honestly almost like it just don't matter and nobody cares. And like the devil will try to make you feel like you're nothing. Like I'm just gonna be honest. And so that's why it's so important to be intentional about your peace. Now I do have a video on I believe it's like 15 ways or 10 ways to have a more peaceful life. So I'm gonna go ahead and link that in the description box so that y'all can check that video out. Back to this video, y'all. Like I cannot encourage you all enough to be more intentional about having peace in your life. Like why do you want to reinvent yourself and have a better life and do more and just become the best you if it's just still full of drama, full of conflict, full of doubt, full of fear? You gotta get to a place for real where your life is a representation of love. I'm talking agape love. And I'm not talking about 24/7. I'm not talking about just a good mood. I am talking about for real good peace. Like the world is ending because for real, it's always like the world ending. Like, come on, can we be real? Like, it's always so much going on. But here in this house, here in my home, here with my food, here on my YouTube channel, here when I'm writing this book, or here with my kids, like, I'm intentional about having peace. I deserve peace. Yeah, I'm telling you that that calmness comes with perseverance and resilience and strength. Like I'm truly trying to describe it to y'all because this is something that I have been experiencing on this journey. As I end this video, I just want to give you all permission to rest. I want to give you all permission to take some time to balance out your life and include yourself. I want to give you permission to normalize having a peaceful life, to be an example for your family, your friend circles, and show them, baby, that this is what peace means. Like, I wish y'all all a soft summer. I wish y'all romanticizing y'all summer. Like, I honestly wish you everything that you need for yourself. So, girl, just do what you gotta do to become the best you. Okay, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoyed this content. If you're into this type of content, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And until we meet again, ladies, see y'all later. Bye-bye.